There you go, that's our steak frites, a classic French bistro favourite, made simple at home. Just look at that. And we've got that fantastic, creamy brandy sauce. That is amazing. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing the French bistro classic steak frites. Cracking recipe. Now you can use any sauce you want with this, you can make any sauce, but I'm going to do a creamy brandy sauce to go with this. You know, it's quite a special dish really, even though it's just steak and chips, but you want something to go with it. Let's do it. In here, picanha steak, my favourite. Okay, I'm going to salt and pepper both sides, and it's just going to sit there whilst we do some chips. Now basically I have already chipped my chips and we'll crack on and cook them. Right, so just turn that over. On there, a little bit more salt and pepper, and on that fat cap. I am using black pepper for this. There you go. Not going to do anything else to it. Just chuck it to one side while we crack on with those chips. Now these chips are going to be air fried, okay? However, we're doing them slightly different to how we did on the channel, but similar. I want those chips in there and that water. We're going to put a pan on. Now you can salt this up. A little bit of salt in there. Now what I am going to do is add some turmeric. And the reason we're boiling them like this, I'm going to boil them with the turmeric from cold. We bring them up to the boil, 5 minutes, drain and steam dry. Now by adding the turmeric and doing it this way, we get lovely, lovely yellow chips. Okay, they'll look restaurant quality. So we got a flame on, bring it up to the boil, 5 minutes, turn off. We've had near enough 5 minutes, probably had about 4 minutes actually, but let's not worry about that. Right, we want to drain and let them air dry. Okay, there we have it, our yellow chips. Proper looking commercial yellow chips. Now you can fluff these around, shake them all about, do whatever. We just want them to steam dry for about 5 minutes. Okay, that's it. 5 minutes, steam dry and going in that bowl. Okay, we've had about 5 minutes. A little bit of salt on these. Now, you know, you could put paprika, you could put anything you like, that's up to you. I don't think we require it for this one because we want these yellow chips. Now we are doing what we did before with the chips. We're going in there with a tablespoon of potato starch. We're going to give that all a mix up in there with those chips. We've got a nice little coating on there. We want about a tablespoon of oil of choice, up to you. I'm going to give that a mix up, and then this is going in the air fryer. We got that going on. We're going to bring in an air fryer basket. We're going to have some in here and some in here. Set the air fryer for 200 degrees for 20 minutes. And we're going to give these a shake along the way. Now using potato starch or corn starch, corn flour, they might stick, so you have to give them a move around. So that's as easy as that. Try not to overlap them in the air fryer. What we will do is give it a stir. Right, what we need to do is think about our steaks. So bring in a pan. We'll use this one, it's right in front of me. Oil or no oil in your pan. Want just a little bit. Okay. Flame on. Heat up the pan. Now we've got a nice fat cap on there. That is going to go down on there, and we're going to hold it there and get that fat rendered into that pan. Okay, fat cap down. Get some lovely juices out of there now, look. That's what we want. We want to use that fat. Use it or lose it. Okay, we can use the fat now. Drop that down. That's some beautiful fat forming in there, look. 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes each side a sear. And contrary to popular belief, you can turn the steak as many times as you want. You know, you want to cook it in. Okay, let's have some on this side. Okay, that'll do it. We don't need to go any more than that. We've had a couple of minutes, haven't we? In there. Cover. Now we don't want all that in there. Okay, we want about a tablespoon in there with some butter. Now it doesn't have to be too hot for this, so we'll have that turned down. In there your garlic. In there your brandy. Just let it bubble away for a little minute. Nothing complicated with this one, is there? In there with your beef stock. A little bit of Dijon mustard. A little bit of Worcester. Some black pepper. Just bring that Dijon in there. Let those flavors play together. You notice there is no screaming hot pan for this. You don't need it. So we got that going on there, look. In with some cream. Nice little stir around. Let it thicken a little bit. It smells incredible. So that is reducing beautifully. It's time to cut our steak. On there with a bit of your steak. And let's have that cut. Look at that. That is extremely fabulous. There you go. And obviously you can cook it a little bit longer if you want it cooked a bit different. Up to you. That is absolutely stunning. The knife just glides through. So on there, some of your fries. On there, some of that beautiful, beautiful steak. On there, some of that fabulous, fabulous creamy brandy sauce. A little bit of parsley if you want it, up to you. There you go, that's our steak frites, a classic French bistro favourite, made simple at home. Just look at that. And we've got that fantastic creamy brandy sauce. That is amazing. There you have it, that is proper class at home. I mean, come on, look at this steak. Oh, yes, please. Oh, just like butter. Look at that. That's a butter knife, look, no blade. Oh, yeah. Our chips. Of course they're crunchy. Oh, break it open. Look at that. Fluffiness inside, crispy outside. Brilliant yellow colour from the turmeric. What a contrast. Nice cooked steak, we've got that pinkiness, we've got our sauce, a little bit of green parsley, yellow chips. Awesome, yellow frites, absolutely perfect. What a combo. That is absolutely, truly amazing. Such an easy dinner. It's about 40 minutes in total because obviously you boil, cook the chips. Steak, very, very quick. Sauce, 6 minutes tops, no more. There you go, a fabulous dinner. That's our steak frites. Serve it up for a special occasion or just serve it up. You know, it's steak and chips at the end of the day with a nice creamy brandy sauce. If you like what we're doing, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make steak frites. And if you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and we'll catch you in the next video. Oh yeah. Amazing.